Man, it's a hot one. Like, I don't know, approximately 7 inches from the midday sun. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to my life. Santana featuring Rob Thomas, smooth cover by Fabio Lima, full band in parentheses. I just reacted to this group, the whole band. They did a cover of Aqualung by Jethro Tull. I am now just getting into Fabio Lima and his music. I think they're doing fantastic. I mean, it is classic rock. I really enjoy this type of music. I even have another channel dedicated for the classics called GeorgeTheCloud Classics. Feel free to check it out. But yeah, of course, I have heard the song before. Probably the most iconic from Santana. It's definitely the one I know the most. I don't know that many others. So yeah, I'm trying to think what year it came out. Man, I've been hearing this song in like car rides since I was like 5 years old. It was just like such a popular song to play on the radio at the time I was growing up. I'm gonna say this is from like 1994. Could be no, it's definitely 90s. I'm gonna go 1994. Release date. What's it gonna be? Show me the answer. 1999. Oh, okay. A little bit later. So this is Smooth by Santana featuring Rob Thomas, was released to radio on June 15th, 99 as the lead single from the album Supernatural. It was later released physically in August 1999. The song became a massive hit, reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in October 1999 and staying there for 12 weeks. Yeah, man, it feels like even longer. So 1999, it makes sense. I was like 4 years old. Okay. All right, well, let's get into it. Thank you guys for being here. If you would like to support my music journey, please check out my Patreon. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. And let's go. Iconic intro. Yeah, the trumpets.
It's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun. Well, I hear you whisper in the words to melt everyone, but you stay so cool. My Spanish Harlem Mona Lisa. You're my reason for reason. The step in my crew. Yeah. And if you said this life ain't good enough, I'll give my world to live to what I could change my life.
Layers.
Forget about it.
something about the song, like every single instrument has a special part. Like it really has like its own segment, and it's like they're all sort of like if they were trying to audition on stage, they keep coming back to the front. It's like, oh, here, you want to see the drums? Here are the drums. And then it's like, here the guitar. It's like, here the trumpets. Here's the vocals. So distinct, each of them. It's really amazing. What a great song.
And it's just like the ocean, and I know it's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You got the kind of love that can be so smooth, and give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. Or else forget about it. Oh, let's go forget about it. Or else forget about it. Give me your heart, make it real. Let's go forget about it. Not my heart, 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 let's go forget about it.
Wow. How can I put into words how special this song is? I'll try to give you guys an idea. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. This is one of those cases that, you know, this song being a massive hit is well deserved. Like all those numbers, all the statistics, all the awards and stuff like that, it deserves it and more. And why do I think this? Because it has so many different combinations of like flavors. That's how I'm gonna put it. This song is just like very juicy and unexpected. So Santana, he has been, you know, killing it for a long time. Since the 70s, I did a reaction to one of his songs. I think it was in Woodstock. And so from like, you know, late 60s, 70s, Rob Thomas, I'm not familiar with. I'm actually like, you know, what happened to this guy. But I think this is one of those cases where you're like, all right, let's put this and this together and see what happens. And boom, huge success, magic. It's one of those things that it just comes together, probably, you know, more spontaneous and like unexpected. And that creates this sort of bubble. It's like this meant to be moment. All the instruments here, I mean, this song really should be like a masterclass. Not only for the electric guitar, I mean, of course, that's one of the standouts, right? This is like Guitar Hero level, but just everything else around it. And I remember hearing this when I was young, and it's probably one of those, like one of the first, maybe one of the first songs I remember growing up, that I was also like, what is this? What am I listening to? Because the lyrics are in English, right? He's singing in English, but the rhythm, the beat, and everything else around it sounds very Latin. It's like, okay, it's got that Latin flavor, but then you also have a guitar solo in there which was a bit unexpected. So I was like, man, what kind of rock or pop, right? It was just very different. And I forget where Carlos Santana is. I remember looking it up earlier. I think, is he not from Cuba? Let's double check this. Oh, Mexican. Okay. Well, it was either Cuba or Mexico. You could see it. You could see it. He has that sort of spice about it, the way he plays the guitar. Really different. I mean, I still don't have like the expert ear for it. I don't think, it's always just learning, listening to more, getting exposure. But the way he plays the guitar, I can definitely, sense the originality compared to other guitar players, right? As a more casual listener to music, I think that, maybe some sounds kind of get confused here and there if we're not actively in that space, right? For example, I don't just listen to classic rock nonstop, right? I jump so many genres, so I know a little bit here and there. But for that reason, when I hear, for example, electric guitar solos, I'm like, okay, this sounds like this or that, but it could get kind of, meshed together. But I think Carlos Santana has such a particular style that, I can recognize it. I'm like, okay, that's him. Or like, oh, that's, Van Halen, or that's, Led Zeppelin, something like that. But man, yeah, this song is just and the sound design and the way it was like a party of instruments, and like I said, it definitely gives off that Latin flavor vibes. But the electric guitar, I'm gonna say that's sexy. That's like a sexy guitar solo. Even the vocals, what the heck, I'll just throw that word out there. And he was also using that effect in his vocals, like more boxy, the same that he used for Aqualung, right? By what is a Jethro, what is it? Jethro Tull. I started to remember the name. Also, I didn't know he was that good of a singer, right? Because the first video I saw of him, I was like, okay, this is a guitar player, but man, he can sing. I mean, that's him singing, right? Am I not mistaken? Like, he is the same one throughout, playing and singing here. Let me see. I'm actually going to translate what this is saying here, because he took the time to write the description. I might as well read it. Translate. It's in Portuguese, which I don't speak. So he says here, hey everyone, how's it going? Things are going at full speed here, recording and editing lessons, studying guitar, music, lots of students. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, he's a teacher, and he's also taking time to put out videos and stuff like that. I imagine he's very busy. The repertoire is getting huge. In the midst of all of this, I'm thinking about possibilities for the channel. The song is fantastic and by far was the most laborious. I can see it. There's so many different parts, and layers getting put together. It took more than 30 hours to work on this marvel. I would have thought even more, to be honest. I remember when I first heard this song, I was already enchanted. Santana is a genius with a unique sound, and then he combined that with Rob Thomas, the vocalist and composer of Matchbox 20. Oh! Matchbox 20. I haven't heard that name in a bit. May do a reaction to them at some point. And that couldn't be anything other than one of the classic songs of humanity. I recorded all the instruments, which include percussion, piano, organ, bass, drums, brass, etc. This one is truly fantastic and worth all the work. I hope you enjoy it. Turn up the volume. Let's go. Yeah, but he he also did the vocals, right? Again, I'm new here, but as far as I can see, like that, it's him throughout the video. Anyway, and yeah, big up. That has to be so much work, but definitely worth it, like he said. And what a fantastic song. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.